Hello, Nori. FUNcle Brandon here. I was listening to a few things your mummy said last night about how you may have been a little bit confused on our session yesterday on being assertive. So I thought today we would talk about listening effectively. And this is very, very important. So being a good listening really is not the same as hearing. Anybody can hear, but it takes a really intent person to actually listen to what is being said and actually hearing the actual words and not just noises. Now, FUNcle Brandon has a lot of experience in this because Auntie Shell, she does a lot of talking. Now, FUNcle Brandon hears everything Auntie Shell says, but sometimes FUNcle Brandon isn't listening. So, some top tips for you. Make sure you read all the signs when you're listening to somebody. It's not just about what they are saying, it's how they're saying and their inflection and what they want you to understand about what they are saying. Confirming your thoughts as you are listening. So as like your mummy and daddy may be saying things to you, make sure you're confirming in your own mind exactly what they are saying. This will really help your listening and ensure that you're just not hearing things. And make sure that when you are having these conversations and things that it ends well. Make sure that when you have listened, they feel that you have actually listened to them and you've not just heard the words. There are some times when you're going to be empathizing with others, Nori. Now, when you are empathizing with others, it's more important that they feel that you are listening to what they are saying and not necessarily hearing it, but make sure that you are listening to what they're saying and you can really empathize with what they're saying, because sometimes people are just talking for the sake of talking. Now, I know this. I live with Auntie Shell, and I manage to cope with this on a daily basis by using things like, yep, okay, no problem, sure, I'm going to do that later. These are some things that you can say and do on a regular basis that'll help your mummy and daddy think that you are actually listening and just not hearing words. And there's something you have to also remember, that when you are listening, sometimes take the time to give a little bit of advice back. So when your mummy and daddy are asking things, don't be scared to give them a little bit of advice back, but make sure that they understand that you understand what they said in the first place. And that, if you remember yesterday's help around being assertive, listen well, be assertive back, and you can make things happen. So Nori, that concludes today's little advice on listening effectively. I hope this has helped you, and remember, FUNcle Brandon loves you.